If you want to get along with a Sagittarius, never do or say these 10 things, okay? Number 1, be emotionally needy. Sagittarius is the explorer of the zodiac. They represent travel, growth, and expansion. To be able to be themselves and fulfill their life's journey, they need a lot of space, a lot of room, a lot of freedom. People who are emotionally needy are not comfortable being with themselves by themselves. So oftentimes they're looking for people that they can latch on so they can feed off of their energy while they're drain that person with the negativity that exists in them. Sagittarius is not the friend, family member, or partner who's going to give you room to exploit their positivity while you trade your negativity with them. They need you to be a big girl and handle your big feelings by yourself. Or big boy. It goes either way, or they're them. Number 9, being a pessimist is a huge turnoff for Sagittarius, who's naturally gregarious, happy-go-lucky, and has a very positive outcome with most things that they do in life. Sagittarius is the one zodiac sign that would try something crazy where the odds of failure are really high and they will literally land on the moon. Being ruled by Jupiter, the largest planet and most lucky planet in our solar system, things tend to work out for them. So naturally, negative Nancy's, people who can only see what's wrong, people who can only focus on the negatives, people who are incapable of appreciating the positive, people who have an ungrateful attitude about life and expect things to just be bad and to be unhappy and to be miserable, people who like to point out all the ways that things can go wrong, and Sagittarius simply do not agree. Sagittarius does best when they're surrounded by positive people just like them. Number 8, people who like to rush commitment. Anyone that has any sort of positive self-esteem is aware that good things take time and good things are hard to find. And what I mean by good things is specifically as it relates to other people's character. Sagittarius is slow to get in relationships and slow to commit in relationships because they know that in the beginning of the relationship, everybody's on their good behavior. Everybody's putting their best foot forward. Everybody's wanting to show themselves in the best light. However, after some time has gone by, that's when you see who the person really is. You know, their unfiltered version. Sagittarius does not rush commitment because they need a lot of data. They need to make sure that you're worth their commitment because in order to commit, they have to turn away all the other opportunities on the table. Simply put, you have to be worth that investment and you have to be exactly who you say that you are because they go through life being exactly who they are, 100%. Number 7, selfishness. Sagittarius is a very generous zodiac sign, again being ruled by Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. They're full of gifts. They're full of knowledge, they're full of opportunity, and they are not stingy. These are people that overshare, overgive, overlove. They basically do everything to the max. They don't know what average is. Their average is over the line, okay? Because of that expensive energy that they carry, they tend to attract a lot of leeches. And what I mean by that are people who come to them, they see the bright light, they're excited, they want to be a part of whatever is going on over there, but they don't want to share. They don't want to return that energy. They want to hog all of their gifts to themselves and use up all of the Sagittarian gifts. And the minute Sagittarius realizes that your soul is inherently selfish, they will disappear from your life with no conversation. Number 6, Sagittarius is huge on justice, on social justice, on fairness. They're huge on treating others how they want to be treated. It's really important to Sagittarius that life feels good. Feeling good in your life requires that the people around you also feel good. So Sagittarius generally enters spaces to uplift people, to make people feel good about themselves. They're very complimentary. They're very encouraging. They're very positive. They're very helpful. When they meet people who are disloyal to the common good, that is a huge trigger for them. They do not like injustice and they do not tolerate it. They're always ready and willing to stand up for themselves as well as the people that they love. They're never afraid of a good fight, just to set the record straight. It's important to them that life feels positive and balanced. And sometimes you have to fight for it. Which takes me to my next point. Number 5, threats. Sagittarius does not take kindly to threats, okay? You can threaten the other zodiac signs and it can just be a moment. But when you threaten a Sagittarius, trust me when I tell you that they expect you to deliver on the goods. There's a reason why Sagittarius is the only zodiac sign that was given a weapon, is because oftentimes Sagittarius is a target. We live in the world where most people are in their dark energy as opposed to living in their light energy. Sagittarius was born in their light energy, and low vibrational souls that are living in darkness get inherently irritated by an energy that is positive, that is loving, that is warm. Instead of seeing it for what it is, they see it as foolish, as stupid, as something to take advantage of, forgetting that the sweet and laid back Sagittarius is also a warrior. So threatening a Sagittarius without actually thinking that they will make you stand on it is inherently foolish. Number 4, manipulation. Sagittarius does not like manipulative personalities. They are a masculine fire sign. That means they are action-oriented, they are driven, they are direct, they are go-getters, they are unafraid to say what they want, own what they want, fight for what they want, and be who they are. That type of personality does not mesh well with someone that is underhanded, that is conniving, that is insecure, someone that cannot stand in their own power, their own light, someone that cannot claim their throne. They simply do not go together. And secure people cannot and should never associate with Sagittarius. It's a clash of energy because one is brave and strong and confident, and the other perceives Sagittarius bravery as arrogance, simply because they don't have any courage of their own. Number 3, control. Oftentimes when people are insecure, they get their strength from being able to control other people. In fact, they seek people that they believe they can control so that they can use those people as an energy source. Think of it like a power. So they want to plug their power line into that person to use that person's energy because they don't have any power of their own. Sagittarius is such a laid back zodiac sign because they're the oldest fire sign that oftentimes people think that they can control them. Think Tina Turner, think Taylor Swift, think Jamie Lee Curtis, Nicki Minaj, Billie Eilish, Miley Cyrus, Zoe Kravitz. These are not women that can be controlled. Unfortunately, many people interpret their easygoing nature as a weakness until it's too late. The only way to be in a healthy relationship with a Sagittarius is for you to learn to control yourself, because people that know how to control themselves do not preoccupy themselves with controlling others. Number 2, bossing them around or ordering them around. Sagittarius does not respond well to being bossed around, period. This zodiac sign represents freedom in the world of astrology. Being free and being bossed around do not go well together. It doesn't mean that they can't take directions or that they can't fulfill requirements. The fundamental issue is that you have to talk to them with respect and treat them with respect because their confidence is very high. So when you try to act as if it was lower than what it is, they have to lower yours. Sagittarius does not enjoy fussing and fighting and arguing, but if that's the only way that they can get you to treat them fairly, they will make it a memorable experience just for you. Taking it to my last point, number 1, lying. Oh my God, lying, liars, and insecure people who lie and lie and lie. That is Sagittarius' number 1 trigger. They do not like liars because they're so honest. They're brutally honest. They're so blunt. They're so direct. They tell you things you don't even need to know. This is how much of an open book they are. They love sharing, and they're constantly yapping about things that make you cringe because they have the balls to say those things out loud. So naturally, they expect the same kind of energy from the world. To be in a Sagittarian energy, you have to be honest. You have to be yourself. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to be able to stand your ground. Sagittarius is a truth seeker of the zodiac. In astrology, it is associated with Chiron, who is the learned, wounded healer. So they are full of knowledge. If you think the knowledge holder is who you can lie to, then you're not thinking. What do you think? You can book your astrology reading at intuitivehealing.com. You can also watch videos at Intuitive Healing here on YouTube for Astrology 101 content. Listen to the Aquarius podcast on Spotify, as well as here on YouTube for your horoscope. If you're interested in astrology and love connections, you can visit at Styled Under Libra. And of course, for health and wellness and holistic healing, visit at Styled Under Virgo for all of your astrology content. Thanks so much for watching.